Ladies and gents, welcome back to the studio for your last crypto market update of 2021. Hope you had a great year in crypto, a lot of exciting gains. The one thing that I'm pissed about is not buying more crypto in 2021 and in late 2020, but you know what? Still time to do that right now because today's video, we're going to talk about a couple of important things going on with the overall market. If you're a crypto investor, what to keep an eye out for in 2022, and we got a lot of exciting stuff to go over. So if you enjoy this sort of content, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's see if we get this video up to 2,022 likes for 2022. Anyways, right now, overall crypto market closing out the year is at a $2.25 trillion market cap. We're seeing Bitcoin's price right around $48,000 per coin, and Ethereum right around $3,800 per coin. Important thing we're seeing right now is that $6 billion worth of options are expiring on December 31st, 2021, and this has been the reason why we have seen Bitcoin's price drop over the last couple of days. We had seen whale accounts manipulate the market, keeping Bitcoin's price below 4,800, because as long as that happened, all of these contracts were going to expire worthless as long as Bitcoin's price was below $48,000 per coin. So that is why we have seen this bit of a correction take place over the last couple of days, and we talked about this. So gearing up for the first couple days of 2022, I'm expecting to see a big rally take place as many people are pouring their money back into crypto after taxed harvesting, selling off any of their positions, after now seeing institutions regain a little bit of confidence in the market, start adding more to their positions for Q1 of 2022. So I'm expecting a big rally to happen in the coming days starting 2022. Right now, what we're seeing with Bitcoin's price is a lot of positive movements. Actually, what we're seeing is that on the daily charts, we have seen that the 200-day simple moving average was broken. We broke down below this for about a day before bouncing back very nicely back above this 200-day simple moving average. And this is important because historically, whenever we see this simple moving average broken, that is a bearish sign. So it's important that we stay above it and we bounce back very nicely and are right above it again. So this is a very bullish sign in the overall market, seeing that we are staying above it. Also, if we look at the weekly candlesticks, things are also looking very bullish here. We are continuing to see this upward trending pattern over the last year or so. So this is also very, very important ever since we saw that rally take place in mid-2021. So we're still maintaining that support there. I wanted to quickly interrupt today's video to bring you a word from our brand new channel partner, BrewLabs. BrewLabs is an up-and-coming auditing, contract development, and crypto services company. It has its own token and is set to make waves in 2022 as more and more new crypto projects are set to launch, and these projects are looking for expert advice. Some of its services include smart contract auditing, coding and development, and token bridges for taking projects cross-chains. On top of all this, BrewLabs has some of the best tokenomics in the crypto space right now, and it benefits its holders by helping them generate passive income. Simply by holding BrewLabs tokens, holders generate 4% BUSD reflections on total trading volume of the token, and there's also a buyback and burning mechanism that helps to make BrewLabs a deflationary asset, making your tokens more valuable. BrewLabs is run by a team of very successful entrepreneurs with a massive vision to fill in gaps in the crypto market. This project is definitely worth taking a look at, in my opinion, between what their mission is, the crypto services they offer, and their team. And I think this project has 100x potential in 2022. So use the link in the description, check out the project today, and let me know your thoughts. Anyways, back to the program. Next thing I want to talk about is going to be what's going on with a couple of Bitcoin reserves. What's going on with these exchanges? Because this is very important. What we're seeing over the last couple of days, and really on Coinbase in particular, is that 10,000 Bitcoin just left Coinbase in a single day. This is a very unusual event taking place, because what this means is that even though the market has been dropping over the last couple of days, a lot of people are taking their money off of exchanges, moving it into cold storage, moving it onto their hardware wallets. This means they're gearing up to just hunker down, hold their positions, and not sell anything. When you start to see a lot of inflows onto exchanges, that means people are willing to sell. They want to sell. When you're seeing a lot of money come off of exchanges, that means people have no plans of selling anytime soon. And this is very interesting to see coming into 2022, that on Coinbase, one of the biggest exchanges in the world, that we're seeing 10,000 Bitcoin come off of exchanges. And this is in line with what we're seeing with Bitcoin outflows. When we look at Bitcoin outflows right now, we could see that on exchanges like exchange reserves, we can see that the number has been continuing to decrease over the last couple of weeks, consistently decreasing, meaning that people are continuing to take more and more money off of exchanges, and they're continuing to stay bullish on Bitcoin for 2022. That is very exciting as well. Last thing of positive news with the market is that we're also seeing Crypto Fear and Greed Index not in extreme fear anymore. We're seeing it bounce back a little bit when it was extreme fear yesterday. Now it's in just the fear category, meaning that people are starting to buy a little bit more. They're not as fearful. And historically, when we see the market in this extreme fear territory and we see it break above 40, which we did recently, whenever we see that happen, it usually lines up with the price movements of Bitcoin. If you look at this from about May to July, that is when Bitcoin's price was trading right around $30,000 per coin. And then as soon as we saw it break up, that like the Crypto Fear and Greed Index, the market also broke out. Same thing happened in about late October when we saw that bit of a correction take place. Crypto Fear and Greed Index was in that extreme fear territory. And then as soon as we saw it get above 40, then we saw the market break out. Same thing is happening right now. Last thing I want to go over is Polygon, because Polygon has been making some major moves lately. We've been talking about this coin just about a week and a half ago. We issued some buy alerts for this in our private member community at $1.85 per coin. Even with the big correction that has taken place, this is still at $2.50 per coin. And recently, they just patched one bug in their system that I wanted to point out. It had put $24 billion worth of Matic at risk, but they did fix this critical vulnerability in the code. And while you may not think this is important, if you're betting on Polygon long term, it's always good to see bugs and issues with their coding addressed, because you don't want something like what happened with Solana to happen, where there's an entire outage, and that causes a lot of fear. So right now, a lot of optimism in the market. Coins I am looking at is going to be Polygon, Cadena, Avalanche, Cardano, and a couple others moving into 2022. But we'll see what happens. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. See ya.